The inhumane conditions in nature, boy, cell. Look what the Christ is going through, y'all. Ain't this some shit right here? Now, I meant to speak on this yesterday. Didn't get a chance to, because you know what I do on the regular. But let's go ahead and get into this update with the update with nature, boy, and the inhumane, conditions and shit, what he going through. So God is going through some shit right now. I don't know what the hell that they think that we supposed to do about it. It ain't my motherfucking responsibility. That's God's responsibility. If God said fucked up, if God said flooded, if God up in that motherfucker, yeah, his whole cell smelling like soggy ass fucking socks. Man, that's on God. God gotta inhale that shit, not King World. Now you talking about the C. Now this is what they caption that the COs are constantly, going into, his room and stuff, trashing it, just to look for a phone. So if he's sitting here and he recording this shit, did they get the goddamn phone or not? So they trashed the motherfucker and he was holding it, standing there with the phone in his hand and shit. Think about it now.
Just can't go and trash the spot.
Man,
I'm talking about
look at that. Look at that sink. Look how dirty that sink is.
straight up trash my shit. Like,
Man, 50.
everything flipped over. Everything turned over.
They got the peanut butter on the floor. That's crazy work. Oh, you drinking Gatorades now, Nate? That nigga got some cookies. Look at the. Damn, 50, you eating cookies and shit, man. You went from eating bull nuts to cookies in this motherfucker, boy. You straight GMO like hell. Like, man, fuck all that going back to nature shit, man. This nigga eating cookies, man. Man, the mission done been ruined. The mission fucked up now, boy. Shit, you got niggas out here that were claiming they were God. Now they eating these earth cookies, man. Man, you better leave them earth cookies alone, man. Motherfucker got all that goddamn dextrose, glucose, and fructose in that motherfucker, man. Your stomach, you gotta have a child's stomach to be able to eat that shit, boy. That's the only way. But children's stomach got an extra layer in that motherfucker, boy. I know that cell funky than a motherfucker.
Over. Came good and dirty.
That's his story. April the 2nd. He lived in a box for almost 2 years. Yeah, 50, okay. 24/7, he in there, no sunlight, just because of a lie. Look what the Christ going through. Look what the Christ going through. Look. Who is that? He got Buffy the Body on that motherfucker. Look. He got a picture of Buffy the Body. That's crazy work. That nigga got 3 pictures and got himself. So he be standing up in there pulling on himself, beating off. And nigga beating off to the wall in that motherfucker. Then he got that old ass picture. Remember that fake ass picture from Puerto Rico? They done printed that shit out. And he got it on the wall. He believed that shit. His headphones and shit. Whoa, 50. Come on, man. Yeah, this crazy work. Said it'd be 2 years locked in this room. Right. You're in the same spot, 50. I don't know I don't know why he thought this shit was gonna be different. Like he's supposed to have a studio apartment up in there. Nah, dude, man. Hey, look here, you in the big house, man. Man, it don't come with no studio apartment amenities and shit, man. You gotta get it how you live. This is it. This is it. You wanted to be there. You wanted to be up in there for life. This is it. Ain't no man, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is not watered down. There's no cut on this whatsoever. None. Look, I make it look good, but it can drive you crazy. No. You're the only one that's going crazy. You are the only one that's going crazy, 50. Then I see the other little photos and shit, man, that's on the wall. Yeah, that shit crazy work, ain't it? Still got Aya up there on the wall. Aya ain't came out and made no official statement about a damn thing. Just been out here smiling and shit. Looking like a mute. That's how Aya been doing, yo. This is crazy work. And I can't believe that like this supposed to be like some type of sympathy post and shit. I've been silenced. No one really cares. It's truly fucked up and how quiet everything has gotten. You put yourself up in there.
Every day, I wake up in this room.
Where else you supposed to? Nature boy, where else do you supposed to wake up at? You accepted a life sentence. No one's fighting for you. No one's sympathizing for you. You did that. All you had to do was slow down and listen to the judge. That was it. What did you do? And you said, fuck that. Yeah, I'm tough. Yeah, I'm going to beat this shit. I'm taking this shit to trial. Yeah, I'm going to battle the jury. And whatever they decide that my faith is, that's my faith. You did that shit. I don't know why you thought it would be like some special privileges that'll be handed to you just because you're nature boy. Prison don't give a fuck who you is. Ain't no motherfucking discriminate. Any and everybody in that motherfucker. All heights, all weights, all different ethnicities. Oh, they got a place for your ass. Like I told you. And this is that place. You can't get upset about it. You can't sit up here and say what somebody's doing for you or what they're not doing for you. They doing everything they're supposed to do for you. You're being housed for free. You're being fed for free. You're straight.
This is my window. I can't even see the sunlight. This is where I get my air. It comes through here. This is a light bulb. If I didn't turn that light bulb on, this is where I would be all day. This is how it looks in this room. This is where they left me. Broad daylight. This is it. And I have a little light bulb right here that I hooked up through a wire. I'm stealing electricity from the building. But the truth is, I've been like this for 2 years. Every day, 24/7. Facts. And it's not about feeling sorry for me, right? It's about knowing that somebody's actually going through the shit. This is how I get my sunlight. I sun gaze through getting. It's funny that this is doing this during the video, but this is how I get my sunlight. Through my eyeballs. I don't complain. I just suffer every day with a smile. See that? This is my room.
At this point, you really don't have a choice. You got to be in that motherfucker like you done inhale a goddamn gallon of laughing gas and shit, man. You got to make the best up out that situation. Whatever to you is the best. And I guess that would be you using toothpaste to be able to stick pictures on your damn wall inside of your cell. That's what it's done came to. That's what it's done came to, man. It all boiled down to this right here, yo. Yo, you the one wanted to be sun gazing this shit. If I'm sun gazing, I'm taking my ass outside. That's the motherfucker sun gazing, nigga. When I'm grounded, that's when I'm walking around up in the crib. That's how I'm moving. You on the other hand, this what you want in nature, boy.
That's my little lamp.
See what I'm saying? He got pictures of people that don't even fuck with. That's all he got is memories. He got a bunch of damn memories in that motherfucker, man. That's crazy. After all of the countries that Nature Boy went to, and he reduced to this.
This is a light bulb. I'm stealing electricity from the building. I paid someone like $50 or $100 just to hook my electricity up. So I have a light in this room. If I didn't, this would be my life. You know the crazy thing about this? This is what happened. They threw me in here after I got stabbed 9 times and beat the shit out of. I had a hole in my lung. They threw me in this room with a collapsed lung. Then they took me out the room. They fixed my lung and they threw me back in here.
Fixed his lung.
I just want the world to know what I'm going through. This is my life. Boom. This is it. Every day. In August, it'll make 2 years I've been in this room. Just getting my daily sunlight. And man, I make this look good. Hey, listen to how quiet it is. Listen to how quiet it is. It's like 8 o'clock in the AM.
Exactly.
This is what this shit look like out my flat.
You put yourself there. That's where you want to be. Dang,
It's not
50.
including the 2 years they stole of my life in the county. You know what I'm saying? Like in this county, I was in there for 2 years.
Right.
Now I've been in here 2 years.
Good.
So, like, this is my life every day. And God has been very good to me.
Whoa. Wait. Nature Boy just said that God done been good to him. So you mean to tell me all these years that his followers believed that he was God? Now he's saying God been good to him. God. Ain't that some shit?
And God has been very good to me. I know God now. He threw me away, isolated me, left me here deserted. And a lie too. I actually didn't do it. That's crazy. And people just moved on with their life. Like it's nothing.
Hey, look here, 50 man. Them people done did a whole Hulu documentary on your ass. They got paid a cool $1,000, man. While you sitting up in there struggling for sunlight.
Hey, but one thing about me is that God made me a happy person, bro. Even though I'm in here, I'm still fucking happy. And my knowledge and my wisdom, I still be having my wisdom and my knowledge. This shit don't stop. I'm strong, bro. I still work out. I still
Oh,
pray 3 times a day.
he say he still be having his wisdom and knowledge.
My knowledge and my wisdom.
His knowledge and his wisdom.
Fucking happy. And my knowledge and my wisdom, I still be having my wisdom and my knowledge. This shit don't stop. I'm strong, bro. I still work out. I still pray 3 times a day. I'm still Lucia's son. I'm still your Messiah. This is what they did to the Messiah. That's crazy. Right? So, just so y'all know the vibes. And if you complaining about anything in life, there goes something to inspire you to make you smile. Because how can I smile going through this and I live like this?
Damn, 50, look at him. He want us to sympathize for his situation after all of the bullshit that's associated with the sex code. He want us to sympathize.
And look at you, doing better than me. And the craziest thing about being in here is that out of sight, out of mind. Aya left me. All these niggas left me, bro. So after a while, you just feel
Nigga say Aya left me. Aya just dipped. So Aya dipped off.
left me.
Damn, yo.
Sight, out of mind. Aya left me. All these niggas left me, bro. So after a while, you just feel just you alone. And that shit is crazy for an extrovert, because I'm an extrovert. I'm not like an introvert. Like, I'm like somebody that's a social person. And so putting me in this situation.
Oh, so he learned the correct terminology because last time he stated that he was an outrovert. He said some people are introverts and he's an outrovert.
Alone. And that shit is crazy for an extrovert, because I'm an extrovert. I'm not like an introvert. Like, I'm like somebody that's a social person. And so putting me in this situation has been crazy. Cause I'm like social media, social person. You know what I'm saying? Now, nothing. Nobody. Working out helps. Working out, man, just makes me feel strong. All them folks was in my face. Everybody wanted to be around me. Now I'm just like, nobody talking to me. They counted me out. I'm out the game.
That's right. You at the game. That's right. Look, we need legal representation. Help us to find a lawyer. Cash app in the caption. Boy, they running game. I don't know what the hell that they expect to happen, being that he already accepted having a life sentence any damn way. He did it to himself. No one placed Nature Boy there, and you continue to hear me say that shit time after fucking time again. No one did it. No one did it. But for whatever reason, the Messiah think that we supposed to feel some kind of way because he got a life sentence over some shit that he accepted. He accepted. Man, after 4 years and a little bit of change, man, like I told y'all, that man would have been well on his way to going to the crib by now. He did it, yo. Shit, you ask the average person, they gonna tell you off rip, like, nah, I ain't doing that. Shit, a judge tell you you can have 7 years as opposed to you accepting having life in prison. Shit, the average person ain't going for that. And honestly, I don't expect them to either. Cause that's crazy when you think about it. Like, come on, man. He could have been chilling with his feet up, or waiting to get out. And then just think about it. He still would have been telling people what the hell to do. They still would have been washing his face, his clothes. They would have been biting his toenails off and shit. All of the stuff that he was getting done before that they came through and snatched his ass up out of the crib. And the funniest thing of it all is dude still ain't figured out who set him up. He ain't figured it out yet. I'm like, yo, the people that you were around, oh, they got together, man. Yeah, they had to put together a plan, man, to get you up out of there. They ejected you up out of the game, 50. That's all that it is to it, yo. Crazy work, bro. It's no way in the hell, man. It's no way. A life sentence. Then Zoca got the nerve and shit, man. She tried to get on the live stream. Yeah, and then talk about the situation of, black men and what's being done to black men. Shit, man, people putting their damn self up in there. They damn self. And then too, when you see Nature Boy recording this after saying that they flooded his cell, they couldn't find the phone. Did you hear me some time ago talking about boofing and some dudes be boofing phones up in there? He boofed that motherfucker, man. Nature Boy done took that phone and slid it up his butt. That nigga done boofed that phone, man. Ain't no way in the hell. Nah, man, fuck that shit. Nigga boofing phones and shit, man. You boof a whole motherfucking phone like that, Nature Boy, man. You got some shit going on, bro. Yeah, you don't need the phone that bad, man. But you gotta boof that motherfucker, yo. Fuck that. Nah, nah. It ain't that motherfucking serious, yo. You gotta talk to man, yo. What the fuck? That should let you know, man. Folks don't want to talk to you. You doing everything in your power to communicate with people on the outside world and shit. They should be breaking their neck trying to communicate with you. After all, you God in the physical and stuff, man. Yeah, man, that shit is kind of backwards nature, boy, to tell you the truth. And then you gonna stand there and then make that fucking statement, man. Like people really supposed to say, oh man, look what they did to Chief. Chief did it to his motherfucking self. Talking about he in there paying for light and stuff. They pimping you out all the way on the around the board. Man, it's the best thing for you, man, is to just remain up in that single cell. You gotta stay on PC, man. You gotta stay protected. And it's a good thing that your ass wasn't in there talking loud as fuck too. Yeah, you been done pissed one of them niggas off, man. They been done sent the police up in your shit. Sent the 12 up in there. and conducted a motherfucking shakedown while you up in here giving these motherfucking prison stories. You doing the Q-tip prison story. Crazy work. Got the ankh on your chest. You know, you used to talk about the ankh all the time. See the ankh don't have no power whatsoever, no mastery over your life. But that jail cell playing, that prison cell playing puppet master with you right now. You could have been laying on your back, passing gas, ordering the rest of the brainwashed coat. You could have been telling them what the fuck to do, creating content, getting beans dropped on you and shit. Or you probably would be on TikTok now, like TKO and shit. TKO Capone on big, yeah, he on he on TikTok and shit now. Yeah, he going live and shit on TikTok over that motherfucker, man. That's what 50 would be because, and the funny thing about it is that TikTok ain't even paying a lot of money either. So to actually see people over there, live like that, yeah, it kind of tell you that there's some other shit that's going on right now. I don't even know if we even gonna put it within the areas of desperation or not. But when it come down to nature, boy, shit, that motherfucker in there struggling for life. He on borrowed time right now. And all of his peoples and shit, the people that was going to his live stream that was supporting him, they's nowhere to be found right now. They don't want they don't want nothing to do with this shit right here. And hell, I don't fucking blame him. Hell, you see how the Messiah looking. Man, that man got to peek through that trap. When he pushed that trap open, he got the car limp, toilet paper. He know when it's gonna be child call. He gonna hear the gate when it open and shit. Early in the morning, 8 a.m. at the time of making this video, and it's quiet as fuck like this. It goes back to what I said. That people would rather stay up all night. They'll stay up all night talking and doing other shit inside of their cell. And in the daytime, people try to sleep away their time. And I know that's weird, but that's the true vamp life when you're locked up, when you're in solitary confinement. You don't want shit that's gonna bring a remembrance of the outside world because you know you're not getting the fuck out. You gotta play escapism in that motherfucker. You will literally be in there reading novels. You'll be reading. I'm telling you, yo, if you have the privilege to be able to get a book, or if you have like a golf size pencil and some paper to be able to write while that you're in there, shit, man, telling you, man, you'll write on the entire front and back of the paper, leaving no spaces. You don't want to waste any damn thing. Told you, man, it got so bad for me one time I was in that motherfucker, man. Shit, man, I had to make a life or death decision, man. I said, yo, what the fuck? Motherfucker had to eat toilet paper, man. Straight up, man. Start rolling up little balls of it, man. I started playing it off and acting like it was something else. Man, I did that shit like 3 times, man. I say, man, this shit can't be life, man. This can't be life, man. I'm in that motherfucker starving. Do you hear me? So I know he hungry than the motherfucker. He trying to stretch them cookies all the way out. That lets you know that his people not sending him no bread. He not making no fucking bread. You in that bitch with your phone, nature boy. And then if you look at the odds of the amount of people that's in, Macon State facility that actually has a phone, not just the people that's in population, but the people that's in the hole too. Shit, man, that's a large percentage of motherfuckers in there that got phones and shit. Man, I told you before, them COs, man, they ain't tripping on that shit. They don't give a fuck. If they were in there looking for a motherfucking phone, man, they gotta do that shit all motherfucking day, man. Man, they gotta do that shit all day. Everybody trying to connect with the outside world. Look at how boring that it looked while being in prison. So if you young, if you up under the age of 50 years old and you listening to this shit, I just want you to know. You can toss away all of this freedom right here out in society just to go in there and be bored as fuck like nature, boy. Your face can be dry as fuck, lips dry as a motherfucker. You'll be looking at a damn phone screen. That two-way black mirror, you will be sitting in there trying to connect with a motherfucker. And that shit just ain't gonna fucking work. No. Why? You could be out here in the world literally motherfucking work. You could be in society literally working, not standing in there talking to the wall and shit. Look how this nigga moving back and forth. See this shit? He fucked up. He gone, man. Look at the flab on his arms. And just think this the person that y'all was calling Chief. Chief this, Chief that. Shit, man. Chief in there talking about he innocent of all fucking charges. Unfortunately, we know that that's just not the case. We know that it's not the fucking case, but nature boy feel that way.
Guys, I got a quick message for y'all because as I see a lot of the hatred and I see that people don't really understand what the prison system is doing to our people. The prison system in the United States of America is so evil,
Okay.
which means backwards from life.
Backwards from life.
It disconnects everyone in there from life, from their food, from sunlight, from air, from water, living water, because you're not supposed to contain water. Food, healthy, nutritious food, and leave them in there. Y'all want to sit there and tell me that he deserves to be in prison by himself, but where is the reforming? Where's the psychological healing? A lot of people want to talk about being healers, but how about you going to the prison system and give that healing to the most distraught, traumatized, ignorant people and tell me if your healing works? Tell me. And why are all these black men being arrested that have knowledge, information?
The most distraught,
all these
evil people.
That he deserves to be in prison by himself, but where is the reforming? Where's the psychological healing? A lot of people want to talk about being healers, but how about you going to the prison system and give that healing to the most distraught, traumatized, ignorant people and tell me if your healing works? Tell me. And why are all these black men being arrested?
Nature boy, she called you ignorant and distraught. Ignorant and distraught.
Have knowledge, information. Because things are awakening and it starts in the prison system. The reforming, the revolution starts in the prison systems. It will come from the bottom to the top.
Nature boy is at the bottom. At one given time, if we take a look at social media, even now, with Carbonation, Dakota Nature Boy continuing to trend, the only thing it's did is shined an even brighter light on these folk now. That's it. Man done already got that life sentence. Ain't no getting back in court or none of that. After the deliberation, man, the jury, they came to the conclusion that it was befitting for your ass to have life. After the stuff that they heard, few little clips and shit of videos that they seen, and we don't know in its entirety all that they seen. We don't know in its entirety. Like I said, I was in court when they showed when Velvet ran that one video, her and Nature Boy. I had to get up, go. I said, man, I'm out of here. Man, let me get up out this bitch. So for her to be on here now talking about black men are innocent, prior to this calling them ignorant and distraught, yo, this is diabolical. This is beyond fucking diabolical. Then she want us to believe that they're coexisting out in fucking nature, out in the damn dirt and shit. But she's dressed like this. Look at her fingers. Look at her face. Now her little shirt look dingy. Her little shirt look dingy. And that sweater looked like she might have washed it in the creek. And then it fucking sun air dried out there and shit. Yeah, that fucking desert heat. That desert heat hit her ass.
The last shall be first and the first shall be last. So America, you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But mind you that there are chosen ones that are in these prison systems and they're just babies, just children, young black men out here gang banging and shit, shooting each other that have no knowledge of self but just been taught self-hatred because they've been in an environment that taught them that. So are they truly guilty? Are they truly the ones that have to be held for these crimes that they committed? No, it's their environment, because how a black man know how to make a gun, how to sell dope, how to make crack, how to make K2. No, it's their environment, because how a black man know how to make a gun, how to sell dope, how to make crack,
How to
how to
make
make,
gun.
how to
How to
sell
make
environment,
K2.
because how a black man know how to make a gun, how to sell dope, how to make crack, how to make K2,
See?
how to make.
So Nature Boy in there smoking K2 Zoca. He's smoking K2. Where did that come from? Man, the average person in the street ain't talking about no K2. Man, ain't nobody pulling up asking nobody if they got no K2. The fuck no. That's crazy work. 50 and that motherfucker getting zooted. Man, they get this mind blown in that cell. That nigga imagining, yeah, it's 9 to 10 different men standing up in that motherfucker. What he would identify as a transgender. 50 going crazy, pulling on himself in that motherfucking room. And got these women still out here saying this stuff. Why would they be saying that? We know that this guy has a life sentence. We know he's not getting out. He has no chance of parole, meaning no chance for a motion to reappear in court. 10 years on the back end. She's standing out here talking about black men innocent.
All these different substances. How do we get our hands on them, huh? They was placed in there because it's a project. You are a species that is being experimented on, and wake the fuck up. It is time. Black woman, stop being a weapon against your black men and stand up for some. You are going to a job that is paying for the traumatizing of our black men and black women that are being falsely held as political.
Sadly enough, she going for our employment, y'all. She going for our jobs, our occupation, our place of work. Talking about black men is innocent, but then talking shit about people getting up, going to work every day.
You are going to a job that is paying for the traumatizing of our black men and black women that are being falsely held as political prisoners. This is our land. We taking this shit back. Peace to the gods. I got a quick message for y'all because I see a lot of the hatred. And
Zoca, come on, y'all. Ain't no rallying up and all of this shit, man. Like, just let that shit go. Let that shit go. I understand if you focused on 50 and shit or whatever, but you're not gonna tell me that you and Malia, you know what I'm saying? That you, Malia, and Fufu, that y'all ain't out there, man, and y'all ain't bumping cooties out there in the heat. Y'all bumping cooties in the heat. And now the narrative is that Aya has left. Aya left them. Aya's not connected to the cult whatsoever. Man, ain't no damn way. It's just no way that I'm going for that. I had to hear her come out and officially make a statement, and then she got to drop in my comment section when I'm live or in a video premiere. I got to see that, man. I ain't going for the shit about Aya not being, you know what I'm saying, one of the wives after all of these years. Oh no. And undoubtedly, the members of Carbonation, they were brainwashed. They had to have been brainwashed to have listened to that bullshit what Nature Boy was talking about.
I want to talk about this brainwashing word that y'all use oh so loosely today, like y'all aren't brainwashed in the context y'all are using it. Because if you really think about it, brainwashing, you have to look at the words. Let's take it back to elementary and kindergarten. Brainwashing. So that means you're washing your brain from bullshit that you don't need anymore, that's hindering you and stopping you from becoming your best self. But I'm gonna bring it back into the context that y'all are using it from, because if that's the case, we believe that y'all are brainwashed. When you were born, first of all, you didn't ask to be born. You didn't ask for the name that you got. You didn't ask for the shit that your mom and dad put in your motherfucking head. You didn't ask for them to tell you that Jesus is God and you got to go to church and you got to go to school to be a good person in society. What animal on this earth has to go to school? A whale doesn't have to go to school to learn how to be a whale. A squirrel doesn't got to go to school to learn how to be a squirrel. So when humans are going into these motherfucking schools, bitch, it's you learning how to be a citizen in this motherfucking world, trying to work for something that's free, that God gives us for free. You were brainwashed to believe that you have to play a stupid ass Monopoly game for $1 that's not even fucking real. They print the money and they put their face on the motherfucking money, and you think you gotta struggle to get up and work for money, and y'all sitting up here just trying to say, oh, y'all are bums, or why y'all living in a tent? Bitch, you supposed to be connected to the earth. You were brainwashed to think that you have to wear shoes when rubber, which is at the bottom of your shoes, rubber and wood are insulators for electricity. We are electrical currents. The earth has an electrical current. When two different electrical currents, a negative and positive current, come together, they neutralize. We are supposed to be in constant communion with Mother Earth as humans. That's why when you look at the bottom of your hands and the bottom of your feet, they're lighter because it's supposed to be touching the ground. It is conducive for energy. We are living in a society that
Hold on.
disconnects us
I got
completely.
I got to go back
We
to
are
that foot. Hold
supposed,
on.
and the bottom of your feet, they're lighter because it's supposed to be.
Good gracious. Yeah, you got to get out out there. You got to stop that. You got to put your feet in some motherfucking Asics, some New Balance. You need you something. Man, you can even get off with the Walmart joints for the 25, man. Yeah, you can put the Avias on. Man, your toes is looking crazy. You got Raptor feet. Yo, you got them gargoyle joints, man. That's crazy work, foo. I'm even seeing like a hint of discoloration in your big toenail. Damn, your shit crooked. What that? Nah, that ain't good. See, you wearing them two little shoes and stuff. That's why your index toe, that's why it's bent up like that. You got to get a larger shoe for your foot. Now, come on, man. Now, you know how I am about them toes now. What the fuck? Yo, them joints look horrid. It look like you been cutting and scratching. That's how your fingers look. Your shit looking like mine now. Yeah, my shit was already fucked up, but your shit, damn. You got nigga feet. You got kick a nigga ass feet. You got I kick brick feet. That's what the hell that you got. God, dog. That's them teenage mutant ninja turtle looking, them raptor alien reptilian feet. Look at that, the hell. And that grass. You standing out there in the grass, man. Man, you know how many times not only my dog, but other dogs done pissed in that damn grass. Done took a bookie in that grass. And you just good. You just walking around and shit. You just like it ain't shit. Fuck it. Yeah. I live in a tent, so I go out here and walk in the grass. I'm connected back to the earth. What is what is with you all being connected back to the earth? What will that do for your master chief? The same person now that's thanking God. He out here thanking God and shit. This nigga's supposed to be God. Now he thanking God. You see how crazy that this shit is, man? Nature Boy has totally switched up the fucking narrative. He done switched that, man. Nigga done switched up everything, man.
Touching the ground.
And got these folk out
It is
here touching the ground.
conducive for energy. We are living in a society
Oh, let me go back just 1 second.
for touching the ground. It
Interesting.
is conducive for energy. We are living in a society that disconnects us completely from Mother Earth. Your hair has melanin in it. You're not supposed to be putting dye in your hair because you're killing the melanin. The melanin in your skin, eyes, and hair is worth more than fucking gold. So you know it's worth more than the money. All the money is some goddamn paper from a tree.
So how much is Nature Boy's worth?
And they put a motherfucking white man face.
Huh? While he's in there continuing to create fertilizer. He just creating fertilizer. That's all he doing. They feeding him that prison food shit that he getting from the canteen. He ordering, he eating that. I told you he in there eating sausage patties and everything. Every time he take a bookie, when he sit down on that metal throne, he don't sit on that porcelain throne like we do. That nigga sit on that metal. He putting his bunghole on that metal, and he in there taking a crap. The only thing he used for is he a fertilizer maker. Him and the rest of the people that's incarcerated. I know it's crazy, but think about it. And people wonder to this day why the prison system is $1 trillion industry. Just the prison system itself. The prison system is greater than the fucking funeral homes. Yeah, like the funeral system. Man, is way bigger than that. It's a multi-million dollar, multi-trillion dollar enterprise. The prison actually runs itself. It runs itself. That's why in most cases, man, they ain't tripping over no motherfucking cell phone, man. They don't get paid enough money. $30,000 a year. You risking your life for $30,000 a year. Psh, be my guest. Be my guest. Take your dumb ass in there. Go get tased and put you a uniform on. Lace your boots. It's some COs listening to me right now. They know that shit ain't worth. And if it's a woman listening to me and she a correctional officer, she got dreams of, one day falling in love and then being with an inmate. That's about it. There's no way in the hell for $30,000 you should be risking your fucking life. So yes, I do believe that. No, it's not us. I think that you done been brainwashed, Fufu. That's what I think. You done been brainwashed. You washed your brain. You cleared the slate of all of the principles that your family had instilled in you. You just threw that shit away. All of the wisdom that your mother bestowed on you, stuff she learned from her mother, great family, beautiful people. You just said, fuck it. And you know this dude got life. What else can it be at this point, y'all, other than them seeking attention? What else can it be? Come on, man. You got the specks of the motherfucking shoe polish on your face. That's crazy work. Man, don't tell me y'all walking around with a little bottle of white out. Man, you got that yarn and shit tied around your head and stuff. But you want us to believe that you all are out, in the desert. Y'all nomads and shit out there. You still got that same shirt on. It look dusty. Ain't been in the wash machine. But want us to believe that we've been brainwashed. Not you, but us. We've all been brainwashed.
On it. It got you motherfucking brainwashed thinking that you gotta. Bitch, go into nature. You will see fucking orange trees, mango
Oh,
trees, apple trees,
no, no,
trees.
no.
Bitch.
Word, word. That's what we doing. That's what we doing, foo-foo. This is crazy work. And let's go ahead and then get to it. Let's cut the mustard with the cheese right now because Fufu says she got a question for Nene.
I got a question for Natiri.
Huh?
Natiri Janae Newell alleges that Chief Eligio Bishop, Nature Boy, stopped her and Solar from being together and being in a relationship. Right? Well, now you're on your own, Natiri. Why aren't y'all together? Y'all supposed to have this romantic, loving, magical connection that was something was blocking it, but now y'all are able to have it. I'm trying to understand, why aren't y'all together? Why did he have a baby with Velvet?
Oh shit. Oh oh. Oh oh. Uh oh, y'all. Uh oh. Now this shit done went somewhere else now. That's a hell of a question. Cause I was wondering too. It ain't my business, but I was wondering. I didn't have to you just personally reach out and ask him or anything. I could send Shaka a DM and ask him that question. I ain't doing that. Fufu asking the question. If Janae was so in love with Solar, why is it that her and Solar are not together? Why is Solar making jungle boats? Why they ain't together? Booed up. They supposed to be up in the crib with they child doing what it do. Hell, we know what Box doing. Shit, Box with City Zine. That's what Box said. Box and City Zine out there motherfucking yabba dabba doo. Out there motherfucking nature. Got this nigga out there looking like Fred Flintstone with a motherfucking with a Velcro beard on and shit. This is crazy work. But yo, they not together though. Just think about it though. After all of this shit, because hell, I remember one time, shit, when Eferu and Solar was together. Yeah, that was some shit right there. That was some shit. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, when she was booed up with Solar, man. And then she switched the game up. She was like basically like shit. She ain't wanna deal with Solar. She wanted to deal with Nature Boy, which is weird as hell, which show you an even deeper level of manipulation that nigga been using for years. Yeah, he been fucking their life up for years, you hear me?
Yeah, we're speaking, we're talking, right? And there's a point when we were speaking, I'm like, yo, cause I'm carbonation, I'm very carbonation, I understand the mission. And when we were speaking, there's a point in time where I'm like, yo, this don't seem right. And I had actually pulled Master Teacher Tron to the side and spoke to him about this. First I called a meeting with Chief. We didn't get to have that meeting immediately. But because of that, I just decided to tell her, like, yo, we shouldn't talk anymore. This isn't right. Something is wrong here.
Something is wrong.
Yeah, I'm very deep in the science, and I started asking myself, like, okay, this is a test. Moral of desires, right? Is what I'm saying to myself. And when I spoke to Master Teacher Tron, it was like I had to continuously ask him in my earrings, man. I had to ask him, like, yo, like, am I tripping? Like, what's going on? And I actually, it was the melanin, basically, literally. I knew that, okay, the energies are cool. She's cool. She says she likes me. I had her rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, and she gave me a 9. And so I'm like, okay, so she wants to do this. And then the 1 was wanting to feel the energy in person. So I'm like, that's fair. I said, that makes sense. I like that. We should do that. And I had actually cut her off. I said, all right, I'm not going to talk to you anymore because I want you to talk to somebody else. Like, there's Caliber at the time, there's Focus. I'm like, Master Teacher Nubian, he looking good, he's a good looking man. We got Master Teacher Tron, like, yo, like, there's more.
See what I'm saying? Now that's crazy work right there. When you inside of a cult, you with a woman, but you basically telling the woman, I don't want to be with you. And I couldn't even figure that part out. Like, why didn't you want to be with her? But Nature Boy, as convincing as what he is, manipulated the situation. She wanted to be with Nature Boy. So that's what this conversation is about. But Solar, he was in there trying to justify it. Now, this is me from the outside looking in. Now, if it's any different, Solar definitely can clear any and all of that stuff up.
More melanated men to pick from. Is this true? Facts. Did this. Cut her off for a minute, and I remember, like,
See, he basically was trying to throw her off on every damn body. See what I'm saying? He mentioned everybody.
I had her rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, and she gave me a 9. And so I'm like, okay, so she wants to do this. And then the 1 was wanting to feel the energy in person. So I'm like, that's fair. I said, that makes sense. I like that. We should do that. And I had actually cut her off. I said, all right, I'm not going to talk to you anymore because I want you to talk to somebody else. Like, there's Caliber at the time, there's Focus. I'm like, Master Teacher Nubian, he looking good, he's a good looking man. We got Master Teacher Tron, like, yo, like, there's more melanated men to pick from. Is this true? Facts. Did this. Cut her off for a minute, and I remember, like, she was like, low-key, I don't think she was mad, but she was like confused because it was out of nowhere. And I tried to explain to her the best I could. Basically, it's going against nature for me to basically reproduce with another less melanated person. I'm brown. I have a lot of dark people in my lineage, but this is just not.
We back to the melanin shit. So Solar saying that, yeah, he got to have him some dark skin cootie or some brown skin cootie. He basically feel less of himself, with actually having a child that's the same skin complexion as him. Now, do you hear this level of thinking? All stuff that Nature Boy done advocated. This the shit that he done indoctrinated this shit into his psyche. Everything. Man, they could be talking about tic-tac-toe and it go back to melanin.
This is not right. I should be with a melanated woman. that's if I truly love God and I truly love nature, that's what it would be. And so I had to question myself. I'm like, yo, I'm tripping. Like, am I tripping? And so later on, went and I told her about this, and she actually ended up picking me again. And I had said, like, what about Chief? I even mentioned Chief. And this is where I have problems with because I had actually even mentioned this. I had mentioned this multiple times. Like, what about Chief? Like, he's a good-looking guy. Like, Chief, like, you should want Chief. Of course, you can want Chief, right? And it came back to me like, no, I want to be with you. I'm cool with you. I like your mind. She's saying, I like your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've mentioned all the other men here. I literally threw the options out because I wanted to be sure. And I found pieces in this scenario where I was tripping. I really figured that out, which is why it's really not hard for me to move forward. But it wasn't right, and I just knew it wasn't right. But we ended up getting back together because over the phone before I picked her up from the airport, because she liked me and I liked her. When we spoke, like we connected. We were always like teaching each other. Like I was teaching her mostly, but I like to do that. I like to teach. And she's very receptive. She's a really good student. And she gets here, and all of a sudden it's like she's a whole other person. It's like she was so open before, and then she got here, and it was like I don't know, like all shy and just weird. And I'm like, I know she's kind of shy from her energies, but it was like she was hiding something more so. And then when we actually got to the house, it was really like she just seemed very stiff and rigid to me. And I'm like I would expect you to be like more comfortable now that you're here, but it seemed to be the opposite.
The opposite was because she wasn't feeling your ass so long. She wasn't fucking with your energy, man. Y'all wasn't on the same frequency. You either had to raise or lower your shit, one or the other. Hey, look here, you was on the wrong shit. So whatever the hell that y'all was talking about when y'all was in the direct message, shit, when she got there, she was like, shit, fuck that shit. Yeah, she around nature boy now. She like, fuck that. That was the reason. So I guess in his mind and shit, he was like, oh yeah, this woman, she coming. Yeah, she gonna go to the code and stuff. Yeah, once that she get there, she gonna be my wife and stuff. That's what Solar was thinking in his mind. But you already know, man, low key what Nature Boy was thinking. Yeah, he was already like, oh yeah, I got to bust her up. I gotta bust her up. Yeah, I got man, Solar, you supposed to be ready and willing, boy. You supposed to been in there mashing her out, boy. Why you went in there hitting her? Huh? Why you ain't have her legs shaking and shit? Yeah, when you were running up in her and shit. You gonna let Nature Boy snatch up.
And so now I called a meeting, and we kind of like just threw out all the facts on the table, and she had felt certain things. Nana had felt certain things from her, energy-wise. And I had warned you that you're surrounded by smart people, you're surrounded by empaths, and I knew you were hiding something. There's something there that you weren't sharing with me. And it kind of, I feel like that's what it was. It was pulled out and brought.
She just wasn't feeling you. That's all that it was, yo. Man, she wasn't feeling you, yo. That could have easily been determined within the DM. She ain't have to get in front of your damn face for you to know that she wasn't fucking with you, Solar. You must have been on some old Ziggly. Man, you must have been on some Ziggliosexual shit. That's what the hell that was. And you was out there tripping. You wasn't trying to teach. Shit, once y'all was out there in the tropics, you supposed to have been trying to smash off the gate. That's what that was about. You was supposed to establish that. Yeah, you supposed to say, hey, look, yeah, if you ain't feeling this shit or whatever, yeah, we can go ahead and dip off. Y'all could have created a different tribe and everything. You ain't want to create no tribe, man.
I see what it is simply, and I see where I was tripping in the situation while this is happening anyway. So there's many things I took from it, but I don't want to explain it for you. That's just up to the meeting now. The results of that meeting, I'll go into that in a minute, but I want to just kind of like speak to yourself.
I don't feel like I was hiding anything. I just feel like
Can you speak up?
Yeah. I don't feel like I was hiding anything. I just feel like
Yeah. You need to turn them up. Well, at the time, y'all should have turned that fucking fan off. I know now you probably thinking, Nature Boy, if you had that fan that y'all had when y'all was in Palenque, shit, you would be scrapped up. Shit, you would be on deck. It'd be cool as hell up in the cell. Shit, you ain't got it now. But yeah, back then, man, that fan was serving as not only a distraction, but that fan was just fucking up the audio bad. You know, she was on some soft spoken shit then. This was before, that her motherfucking hand connected to a few faces and shit. This was before she was top dog of the video making, to prove your innocence. This is the malicious prosecution maker right here. This crazy work, ain't it? Went to the court for Solar, but then got there and then started rocking with Chief.
You weren't being honest.
I mean, I wasn't being like truly authentic, I guess. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I like to like feel the energy of my like environment. So I feel like I was just kind of being more observant than being truly authentic. But like that happens like over time. I'm not gonna be like closed off all the time. But that's just like how I am. So I feel like I wasn't hiding anything. And I feel like my responses were like very short. But I don't think I was like hiding.
My thing is,
I got a question for Natiri. Natiri Janae Newell alleges that Chief Eligio Bishop, Nature Boy, stopped her and Solar from being together and being in a relationship. Right? Well, now you're on your own, Natiri. Why aren't y'all together? Y'all supposed to have this romantic, loving, magical connection that something was blocking it, but now y'all are able to have it. I'm trying to understand, why aren't y'all together? Why did he have a baby with Velvet if y'all was so stopped from being in the love relationship y'all was supposed to be in? Do you think Chief was trying to stop you from doing something that you might regret? Do you think Chief was trying to stop you from being a baby mama? Same with Velvet. She left because she didn't want to do polygamy and she want to find a man that fits her romantic desire and fantasy. I mean, Velvet, we on number 4 or 5 now? Do y'all don't think Chief was trying to help y'all? I got a question for Natiri. Natiri alleges.
So just think about it, because like I say, they not together and shit now. Janae, she been going live. Well, I haven't seen her in a few days now. Come to think about it, has it been a day or two? I think it's been about 2 days now, because I didn't even get to even going into the whole situation about the woman from the coat that she interviewed. And I think that we did talk to somebody at one given time that might have been a part of that said code or Timu code or whatever the hell that the dude had going on or whatnot. There was stories about somebody that escaped at one given time. So we're gonna have to get into that. Yeah, we're gonna get into it on a later date. But this shit right here with Janae and her not being with Solar now that's a big question. That's a crazy question mark that's still hovering right now. Then there's questions too about Aya and what Aya got going on, because you heard what Nature Boy said. He say Aya ain't rocking with him no more. So I've seen photos of Aya uploads like this right here of her doing her thing, dressed up. And the woman that I seen that she's been connected with, shit, man, that looked like the same account that was dropping money on the account, man, when they was talking about, the families. Remember they had a GoFundMe that they had posted or whatnot, and they was trying to get people to donate. And I even think back then it had something to do with an attorney, but they made it seem like people were donating to families that was going through some shit or whatever. Yeah, but since then, shit, after the whole situation with Shu, and you remember when we reported on Shu and who Shu is, her connection with Aya, the whole California cake deal, her family, the bread she got, the dude that she was with, and the whole backstory with her. She gave off the appearance that she didn't have anything to do whatsoever with the cult. There was no connection. But just like the woman that we seen in Ruthless, that acted like that, she was attracted to the guy that was like a sheriff's deputy whose life that she took on Ruthless. She pretended, not to be a part of the cult. And a lot of people think that that's the same stuff that's going on with Aya. Although she's posting these videos, like she modeling and stuff, people sitting back. Yeah, she hasn't said anything about the cult nothing. I don't even know if there is even an update about her child, but I did hear from the family member that I've been talking to for years. The woman that might as well be her mom's because she looks so much like her aunt. Yeah, her dad's sister. So with her being out here with this little skimpy stuff on, yeah, doing her thing, I guess this is her telling the world, oh, I'm done with Nature Boy. I ain't got nothing else to do with him no more. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with Nature Boy. The question would be, do I even believe any of that stuff? Because hell, for years, we know about Nature Boy and them green hearts. She still got the green hearts on her profile. And more than any damn thing, she got that pyramid. Now, when I first seen that pyramid, I said, here we go. Here we go. Solar follows her. Honor follows her. Aja follows her. I don't know who these 11 other people are. I have to take a look at this. Who are the 11 other people? Okay. Here go the other people. The Cherry Bomb woman. Lisa Says What. See, all these people follow Aya. Crazy work. And I see too that, yeah, Beyond 5D. Who is that? Some Astro I Glow Beezy. Yeah, Beyond 5D is following her. And he had old girl who used to go with Juju. Well, Juju's ex-girl anyway. She was on there talking about polygamy just the other day. So yeah, I'm just looking through this joint now, just seeing who these folks is that's following Aya. And I understand, if people are looking for updates and wanting to see what's going on with her, but you all have to think though, she hasn't said anything about Nature Boy. Nothing. She hasn't distanced herself from the cult. If anything, it appears as if that she has opened herself up to a new audience. That's how it appears to me. Let me see. Rainwater, unidentifiable species. When we were talking about that unidentified, man, shout out to 5. That unidentifiable. Let me look, y'all. This is crazy right here. Ashley Nicole. Oh, that's some Warnesia. Yeah, Aya trying to open up to a different audience. This is crazy work. Look at this, y'all. Yeah. Man, somebody named Nene. Look at this. This is crazy. Not a Lexi. Lexi Long Red. I don't know a lot of these people. And that's why I think that she's trying to open up to a totally different crowd now. People that may not know about, her cult connection and stuff. Which is crazy work though. I think that's what the hell is going on. And that's why I say like the few people from the beginning, that's following her, I think they might have been following Aya for a while. Look, Icy up, look at that. Well, he back to being David. He in the church. Yeah, he doing the church thing now. Look at this shit, man. I'm gonna have to take that shit back to when she was riding around with 50 on that damn, yeah, they was on that moped. They were going crazy. That when Nature Boy was taking people money and buying scooters when they was in the tropics.
recognize real, man. You living in a fake world. And that fake world you live in, they don't know real from fake, man. It's just fake out there, you know what I mean? Like, and so that's what people going with. That's what the crowd love, you feel me? Like, people like, there's 1 million views on kitten videos and shit like that on the internet, you know? Niggas is watching mukbangs and shit. Like, niggas this shit is weird. Everybody got a cell phone. I don't even want a following. I just...
Hey, your boy say everybody got a cell phone, man. Niggas watching mukbangs. That nigga say a mukbang. He ain't say a mukbang. He say they watching mukbangs.
Like, there's 1 million views on kitten videos and shit like that on the internet, you know? Niggas is watching mukbangs and shit. Like, niggas is... This shit is weird. Everybody got a cell phone.
Yeah.
I don't even want a following. I just want leaders. I want a leading. I want a leading. Fuck a following. I want a leading. Yo, I want a leading. Yo, what you got, a leading? Yeah, I want a leading. I don't want a following. You can keep a following. I want a leading. I want niggas that lead around me. I'm a chief. I'm a leader of leaders. Niggas is followers. I don't want followers. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm making no money. I'm not selling no product. I don't need nothing from you. You know me? I need the best of the best. I just need the best of the best, the realest of the real. People that I need the gods. I don't need a lot of pagan people out there that don't understand the mind of God. I don't need them. What do I need you for? Nothing. I can't make you a god. I don't want to even talk to you. I don't want to talk to people like that. I don't want to talk to them. The people that be like, oh, you're arrogant. Nigga, when you reach a higher level of consciousness, you're going to come off arrogant too. Because it's more, you know more. And when you know more, it makes you powerful. And no matter how humble you speak, no matter how humble you speak, when you speak in truth, it's powerful.
Yo, do you see that shit? Do you see that? You see that, right? Because I'm not going to say nothing about it. But I'm just asking if you see it.
No matter how humble, people like, oh, you need to be humble. Ain't nothing humble about the truth. The truth hurt, nigga. I'm always going to be arrogant because I'm telling the truth. The truth speaker ain't got no friends, nigga. Like, I ain't got no friends. I'm never going to have friends. You want friends? You know? Be entertaining, you know? You want enemies? Speak the truth. You want people hating you? Speak truth. If you speak truth, then you see the truth. Then you like, oh, shit. Motherfuckers ain't fucking with real? Niggas wanna fuck with that fake shit. Because it's easy to get. Nobody want real because real is a challenge. It's a challenge to get, you feel me? It take work. It's hard to do the honorable thing, you know? The real do is hard to do. And no one want to do it. You got to be a leader to do. You got to be the leader to do the right thing when no one is looking. To be honorable. To say no. You know what I'm saying? Say no to pussy. Say no to money. Say no to opportunity. Because you ain't selling your soul. We're gonna let them pass. it take real. So a lot of times in life when you building, it's like it's just a weeding out of the weak. That's what the kingdom of God is like. The kingdom of God is like weeding out the weak. You know what I'm saying? Throwing away the bad fish and the weak niggas. That's what nature's like. Nature always get rid of the weak. Convict the weak. Get rid of the weak. The weak people cannot do the right thing. They can't do it. They can't do it. Too weak. True strength is doing the right thing. That's it. And when somebody say, oh, it ain't no such thing as right or wrong. Fuck told you that? Fuck told you ain't no such thing as right or wrong. Alright, my nigga. We live in a simulation. There's rules. You feel me? As long as there's rules, there's a right or wrong. As long as there's rules, then there's right or wrong. As long as you got laws, then there's a right or wrong. Ain't no right or wrong where ain't no laws at. But you got laws, it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Run into a wall. Tell me if it's right or wrong. Should you do that or not? Why? Because the law says that matter smacks against your matter. And that you shouldn't do that. That's the laws.
It's so low.
Anytime there's laws, there's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? There is no right or wrong, man. Just do what you do as I live. Everything is mathematics. Everything is a simulation. You feel me? It's a simulation. How it can't be right or wrong?
Shit, when Nature Boy in that cell right now, shit, he know for a fact that that's not a simulation. He know that that is reality. He know that that shit is real. Whatever in his mind that he done imagine where he at right now, yeah. In his mind, that's where he at. That's his geolocation. Yeah, but nah, that nigga in Macon State Facility, that's where he at. Which is crazy work now looking back at everything.
What we laughing at? What we laughing at? What we laughing at? Yo! Mi familia. Mi familia. Familia. Sí. Aquí. Where you from? United States. United States. I'm sorry. We live here. We live here. We live here.
Just don't be riding around on a fucking moped, what he call a motor scooter and shit in a foreign country, and you don't even speak the damn language. Don't even speak the just sound like a total gringo. Just sound dumber than a song bitch out there.
All right, man. Let's get back on the road. Let's get out of here, baby. This cat doing trash the spot. I'm talking about straight up trash my shit, like. Everything flipped over. Everything turned over. Came did me dirty.
So, hold on, let me go back to that
Came
low
then
story.
flipped over. Everything turned over.
I think that was a dictionary. Look, he got the vanilla creams. He got the mayo. Why Nature Boy got mayonnaise?
Everything turned over.
Nature Boy eat mad mayonnaise up in there. Look. That nigga got the soups on deck.
Came to.
Yo.
Turned over.
That's crazy work. Got the tortilla shells.
Came to me dirty.
No books. That's fucked up. And they got paperwork. Just keep it sealed dirty. April 2nd, 2026. Go with this bullshit right here, man. With the Buffy the Body, man. That shit just throwing me. Yo, man, the Buffy the Body is the throwback for real, though. Look how she laid out on that motherfucker, man. He looking at himself and shit. Told you he be in there reminiscing and shit. He be thinking about when he been to different countries and shit. Yeah, when he was calling himself God. Now he in there praising God and shit. That's crazy work. Damn, man. I'm talking about this cell look hot as fuck. Don't that shit look hot? Look like the walls melting in that motherfucker. Look, got his water and shit stacked up. Pyramid. Not the pyramid, look. That's crazy work. Pyramid. Nah, that's even harder though. Yeah, with the headphones on this shit. Nah, wait, but I gotta get the headphones shot. The headphones hard. That's my thumb kneesy, the headphones shot. Fuck that. Damn, with them out there on the water and shit. Damn, 50. Man, who was that dude? Oh, that must have been his son. That's crazy. Damn, 50.
Every day I wake up in this room. This is my window. I can't even see the sunlight. This is where I get my air. It comes through here. This is a light bulb. If I didn't turn that light bulb on, this is where I would be all day. This is how it looks in this room. This is where they left me. Broad daylight. This is small. This is it. And I have a little light bulb right here that I hooked up through a wire. I'm stealing electricity from the building. But the truth is, I've been like this for 2 years. Every day, 24/7. Facts. And it's not about feeling sorry for me, right? It's about knowing that somebody's actually going through the shit. This is how I get my sunlight. I sun gaze through getting, it's funny that this is doing this during the video, but this is how I get my sunlight. Through my eyeballs. I don't complain. I just suffer every day with a smile. See that? This is my room. That's my little lamp. This is a light bulb. I'm stealing electricity from the building. I paid someone like $50 or $100 just to hook my electricity up. So I have a light in this room. If I didn't, this would be my life. You know the crazy thing about this? This is what happened. They threw me in here after I got stabbed 9 times and beat the shit out of. I had a hole in my lung. They threw me in this room with a collapsed lung. Then they took me out the room, they fixed my lung, and they threw me back in here. I just want the world to know what I'm going through. This is my life. Boom. This is it. Every day. In August, it'll make 2 years I've been in this room. Trash the spot. I'm talking about straight up trash my shit, like everything flipped.